Yeah, you know that. At nighttime, daytime she don't see me. Acting like a pocket holding 50. Pull it with him. This ain't Disney. Spin that benefit. Still identity. Put a. Can you flip it? Like Paul Wall, I might just put a grill in. Boy, you'll get your paw paws chili with the chili. You know me. In the city, keep that doggy in a 360 deal, pulling. What's that? Mind your business. Sports Center, Rodeo put a kill. Before I ate, I need a closet like a clothing store. I need a cash register. You need help with something? Pump the gas or something. Order TK1s on that, put confetti on it. Catching slip. I gotta keep my so I won't go to alone. Now the fire drill, I got walked in, that's my twin Balenciaga on it. Talking about on the net, he tattled on me. Won't believe this hoodie 1500 without no logo on it. Boy, we been a little homie, having ganger on him. I ain't never hate before, dog so broke, I'm praying for him.
It's the NBA on 2K Sunday Night Edition. Hope you're ready for some hoops. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. You take a look at the Heat. Here we go.
And there's always a little bit of animosity when these teams get together. But that is why it's a great rivalry.
Yeah, it's a game both teams get up for, regardless of recent records.
Here's Wade. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla.
Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Brian, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Miller. It's stolen. And he's all alone. Here's Hero. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, this is where Hero can really hurt you. You can't let him shake free in transition.
And that one drops. And the Heat with possession. Stan, while they're cobbling together an offense, the Heat will always compete defensively.
Well, B.A., only 2 seasons in the last 3 decades have the Heat been below average in defensive rating, making that commitment a key pillar of the Heat culture.
Takes the 3, and Miller good for 3.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Hero on the wing. Here's Yakachonis. Pass to Wade. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Adebayo. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Connect with the ball. Out left to the wing. Here's Garnett. Up top, White. Pass to Connect. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Jokic gets the bucket.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Boston with a rebound. Right side Connect. Miller on the wing. Here's the pick. Off the left rim and out.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
And that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's White. No points yet. Lets it fly. Jokic, good.
And that time, Jokic having the play created for him. And he obliges with the bucket.
A clear look for Hero. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Pass to Miller. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
The kick out to Adebayo. Puts it up. Now here's Hero. To the inside. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Miller left side. Inside. Ooh, it's stolen away. And they're on the run. Shoots it from the corner. The shot by Iaquinta no good.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Celtics. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Miami trailing. Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla is a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about. This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up." Back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Powell. Another shot. Here's Jones. And he banks in the layup.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Now Pritchard. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Shireman. Now Hartenstein. Down low. Shot clock at 5. Here's Shireman. Guarded by Hield. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Miami ball.
Heat leading by 3. It's Powell on the wing. Oh, deflected. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. And some changes here for the Celtics. Outside heel. Up top, Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Miami moving it around. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Celtics trail by 3. Now here's White. Miller outside. There's the triple. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
And I love the energy on defense. Wiggins working hard to come up with the block right there. And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And Andrew Wiggins is a great sidekick, Stan. He can also be a leading man at times.
Well, you know, B.A., a wing with his size and knack for scoring will always be welcome. And with the way he's improved his defense, you have a solid two-way player.
And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I faced because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game.
And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Tries the spin move. Wade converts after the nice spin. Wade's got 6 points.
An aggressive move, takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
In for the Heat, number 25, Kasparas Yakachonis.
Here's Wade. Poke loose. Lets it fly from 18. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Pass to Yakachonis from deep. It's hauled in by Garnett. Celtics trail by 5. Jokic up top, giving him some nice offensive production with 13 points a game.
Nice awareness there from Jokic to find his teammate for the score. His basketball IQ is off the chart.
Back to Miller. Has to connect. Adebayo feeling it out a bit. Here's Yakachonis. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. And the Heat lead by 5. Outside White. Miller outside. Out to the right wing. No good on the buzzer beater. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Miami out in front. Up 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So it's Boston now, trailing by 5. Pass to Shireman. And here's Pritchard. No points so far. Here's Hauser. Off target from outside.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And the call will be against Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul of the game. Miami making a switch here.
First team foul. Miami substitution. Number 8.
Here's Wade. Pass to Jaquez. There's the 3. hits a three-pointer. Jaquez has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. 8-point game. Here's Hartenstein. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Where the screen. Wade drives in. Pass to Ware. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And here's Hartenstein. Clock at 4. Nails the 16-footer.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him and shoot the ball.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team. PA, back to you.
He's finding that balance. Okay, Allie, good stuff. There's no question Peyton Pritchard has one of the best value contracts in the league.
Sure does, B.A. He's on a 4-year, $30 million deal, signed back in 2023. He's a tireless worker, a talented scorer, playmaker, and, of course, outside shooter.
Outside connect. Back to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. To the paint. Here's Hero. Pass to Yakachonis. Buries it from 3. Yakachonis has got 5 points.
Nice pass by Hero. He is a highly skilled player.
Lets it fly. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And now it's a 12-point Miami lead.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Pass to Miller. Outside connect. From outside the arc. Here's Garnett. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And here's Connect outside. Miller outside. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside White. Pass to Miller. 6 to shoot. No good from outside. Heat leading by 8. Hero left side. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Ware's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And it ges even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Hero outside. Jokic grabs the board.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Garnett. He's got 5. The kick out to White. 4-3. That shot off. It'll count. And that's not going to go. And so it's Miami finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you...
36.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Heat leading by 8. Hero outside. Shot from the low post is good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Back to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
That's to Shireman. Back to Kuzma. It's tipped. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Hey, great defensive effort there with the block shot, but he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
The Heat on offense. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Iacochonis. And a miss there on the triple.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Now here's Miller. Inside. Nice ball movement by Boston. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Iacochonis.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 6 here in the quarter.
And check out Kuzma racing the clock, releasing the shot right on time.
Hero with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. That one goes. Count it.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Outside connect. Back to White. Pass to Miller. Kuzma for 3. They get it again. Outside White. 6 on the shot clock. Jokic! Cashes in from 18.
The touch Jokic possesses. He can sink shots from anywhere, especially the mid-range.
Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics. Number 5, Kevin Garnett.
Here's Wade. Adebayo. Adebayo rocking the rim.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
On the break. Hero. He's off from 3. Celtics trail by 6. Outside connect. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
Well, we've seen Jokic do this before, coming through in the biggest moments.
Now Adebayo. Jokic with a rebound. Adebayo with a steal. There in the post. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Heat leading by 6. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter here. There, the screen. Stolen by Jokic.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
White outside. There's 5 to shoot. Now Jokic. Oh, what a slam from the big man Jokic.
Sometimes you just have to admire the greatness of Jokic. No doubt when it matters most.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul of the game.
first 2 points.
They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Here's Wade. 5 on the clock. Here's Hero. Puts one up from 19. Can't get it to go. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Beyond the arc. Can't get it. On the wing, Wade. So it's the Heat taking the W at a close one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.